Hello everybody, welcome back to the SBGamefun channel and to another episode of Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter. We are on Chain Reaction. Our last episode we managed to figure out that the cab right in front of me, not here, but the one right over there, was the initial cause of all the problem. I also saw something that I didn't see the other day as well. I didn't account for this particular person here. Right here.
The driver is dead. He was killed by the explosion.
Yes. That was one of the guys I missed.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
Those wardrobes. Okay, sorry. Alright, this is the one I'm looking at. This, apparently, this did not kill them. So they were already dead. So what's going on? We need to investigate this.
There's a metal strapping.
It's a metal strapping. What does that mean? Water.
This crank has been turned.
Huh. This crank has been turned, so someone turned on the water. Okay. It almost seems like it was intended to be electrocuted. Let's take a look at this guy here. Look at that. Tattoos.
The tattoo. I suspect it's from a gang.
Okay, let's go deeper down. Palm.
This man was killed by electricity, as shown by the distinct mark on his hand.
So he did die of electrocution. Just not the lamp. He was
This man
armed.
was armed with a revolver. Webley, I suspect.
Or did I miss? I'm missing something. Oh, there it is. Dirty, muddy shoes. What does that mean? He's been stepping in sewage? Oh man, hope not. Let's take a look-see here. This guy also has a tattoo, so I'm assuming it's the same gang. Let's follow it down. This guy's filthy. Oh, look at that. He also received electrical burns. Oh, what in the crap is this? Licorice. Sticky licorice. Nasty. I thought it was like some sewage crap. Oh, look at that. Dirt on boots, pungent mud. Rasco.
Rasco. Yes, I know him. He's a small-time local criminal.
What's over here? Easy paint remover.
Some kind of solvent. A piece of fabric drenched in solvent.
Huh. Okay.
A pneumatic hammer. Mud. Oof. Smells bad.
All right. Oh, I missed something. Huh? I already looked at this. Why is it giving me that mark? Huh.
A piece of fabric drenched in solvent.
Okay. So maybe I have to come back to it. Let's keep looking. I don't see anything. Oh, you gotta remember to look up. There it is. Paint worn off. Let's take a look at this.
There is some text underneath the paint here.
How convenient, right?
This cab was painted recently. Could be important. I'll need to find a way to remove this fresh paint.
Okay, and what I meant by convenient is right there. Let's take this and that, okay. Okay, so let's clean it all off. Like a hidden picture game, right? Underground Electric Railways Company of London.
Underground Electric Railways Company of London.
What does this mean? Discover, find out what could have caused the technical cab to stop suddenly. Discover the cause of the accident. Whoa, I got a bunch of stuff in here. What is this? What is this? The technical cab stopped suddenly for no known reason. The cause of this disaster was a sudden halt of the technical cab. The lamppost fell after the cab had ceased moving. Why did the cab stop? The driver and the passenger in the technical cab were electrocuted, but not by the electricity from the lamppost. The question remains, from where did the electricity originate? Oh my goodness, I thought they were still electrocuted. Two men were found inside the technical cab. They were both marked with a dog tattoo, probably a gang symbol. One of the men was armed with a Webley revolver. The other had a second tattoo upon his fist, the name Rasco. The technical cab which held the victims in fact belonged to the Underground Electric Railway Company of London. It had been repainted to hide the company's name. The accident area. Okay, so we're not going anywhere. Tea. Water. Something in puddle. Okay. Tea, what is that? Oh! Holy cow. What else? What else is there? Anything else? Escape. Tea.
There is some electrical wiring here beneath the manhole.
Okay, that was what it was waiting for me to do. Click on it. Find out what caused the technical cab to stop completed. Okay, so we completed it. Let me get out of this. Let me double check the quest logs. Search the point where the charge of electricity was triggered. Okay. This sounds nefarious. Someone killed these gangsters from inside this building. Let's keep following this line here. What in the world? sounded so... Oh, it's a baby crying. Holy cow. A double lockpick may be used in the same way as the two single ones. F1 to go back. Alright, let's okay, let me find the best one. Okay, let me try that one. Okay, that is wrong. So how do I remove it? Remove it? Let me try this one. Oh, it's the right one. Easy peasy. Am I still following this? Yep. Oh, I see something over there. It's right there. Okay, and I don't want to, I want to avoid triggering anything.
An open bottle of cheap wine. A single glass containing traces of alcohol.
So somebody had cheap wine. One individual. Let's take a look at this. Smoke on the water. Women are now allowed to smoke in public. The court declares, today, Magistrate Adcox ruled that it is no longer a crime for a woman to smoke in a public area in London, at least. He then proceeded to discharge Mary Towson, Edna Custer, and Elsie Watkins, 3 ladies who had been smartly arrested for smoking in Trafalgar Square. I didn't even realize that was such a thing. I know there was prohibition before women's liberation back in the early days, but even from smoking? Really? Never knew. Alright. Let's open... Oh, there's a curtains there. Let's open the curtains.
I can see the technical cab very well from here.
Oh, it's almost like a planned assassination, man. Holy cow. Let's take a look at this machine.
I've not seen such a device before.
Activate the device by finding the correct positions for its switches. What am I doing? What do you know?
The electrical charge which affected the technical cab came from here.
So did I re-electrocute the water? No, I didn't. I turned it off. It looked like he turned it back on. I said, okay, so I may understand this correctly. Someone, I assume the assassin, sat up here after preparing, he has to have turned on the water down there because he knew the technical cab would be parked there because the line goes straight to that manhole which comes all the way up here, the electrical tether. And once the cab was parked over it, the water made contact with the steel wheels. This person came up here and activated the machine, which electrocuted the 2 people that were still remaining in the cab. So those 2 people died. So someone here knew they were going to park there. Alright, so let's go down and do as the game is asking us. The game's afoot. Let's talk to the constable. Where is he? He's right over there. Quick save.
Holmes, I was looking for you. I have an idea about the accident.
Never mind. This one is murder.
What?
What?
You? You're the murderer,
You're
eh?
off your head.
Are you sure, Holmes?
Oh yes. A murder and an accident, because the killer, by electrocuting the cab, created this chaos. And so this multiple crash is now our great chance.
Our great chance? Of what,
The
Holmes?
culprit could not have planned for this to happen, don't you see? And it is possible that he is still here due to the prompt arrival of the police. Now I see 5 men who could be our murderer. Let us take a look at the map.
Share your conclusions with the constable completed. Suspects found. 5. Resolve the murder at the square. Determine who might be the suspect at the square. The map of the incident. Okay, that's the same thing as the other one. So let's escape. Let's go find the 5, I guess. To find the 5 suspect. Are you?
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
Okay, you're not a suspect. Right, Watson? You are possibly a suspect.
My poor leg.
Okay. Suspects found. We need 5 suspects. That's not a suspect. He's dead. He's not a suspect. He's dead too. You mean boy. Oh, wait a minute. It's telling me to do this. Could be a random pedestrian, not wounded during accident, angry and nervous, distant from the apartments. Yes. So he's a possible suspect. That's my 1. Not wounded during accident, distant from the apartment. Could deliberately smash into wardrobes. Could, but we've already determined that the explosion pushed him into the wardrobes, and the falling lamp was an after effect, so it didn't electrocute him. So he probably was not involved. At least I don't think. Close to the apartments. Could deliberately disturb lifting mechanism. Sprung cart driver. Was injured during the accident. Okay, so he's a suspect. But he swerved from there. So, okay, so I don't think he's the suspect either. No electrocution? Nope. Oh, there's one more right there. Not wounded during accident. Could be a random pedestrian. So he's a potential suspect. Very close to the apartment. Ooh, that's right. The apartment's right there. The window's right there. Which leaves this last man here. Very close to the apartment. In an ideal position to watch the square. Oops. Dude. It went by so quickly I didn't even have a chance to read it all. Okay. 5 suspects found. Okay, let's, they said look at the map. Let's look at the map. There we are. This man is near the end of the square. He attempted to leave, perhaps because he did not wish to see the police. He had time to activate the electrical device and run away. Okay, hold on. Where's the electrical device? Okay, the electrical device is right here. And it goes into this apartment. Goes up the stairs and looks out through this window right here. The closest suspect is this one. This man is beneath the window where the electrical device is. Perhaps he had the time to activate it before entering the streets. This man appears to be a passerby. He is in the middle of the square, trapped by the accident. It's possible, but we don't know a lot yet, so we're going to leave it at this here. He's the suspect. What about this gentleman here? This man was found not far from the flats where the electrical device is situated. Perhaps he had chosen the role of a workman to watch his victims in the square without raising suspicion. Yes, this is the man with the hammer. This man was injured during the incident. He is a local workman. He is a victim. The others, the same as the others. He seems to be this, but he is too close. Remember, the accident happened. I think the assassin or the perpetrator, the murderer, intended for this only, but this caused all this other stuff, which led to death here, so murder, negligent, but negligent homicide still. So yeah, whoever this suspect was killed these two guys and then killed a bunch of other people here as well. Okay, let's keep looking here. I don't like this guy. I think this man is near the end of the square. He attempted to leave, perhaps because he did not wish to see the police. He had time to activate the electrical device and run away. It's possible, but he's pretty far, man. I mean, did he do it? Come down here and run all the way across and hang out? I don't know. This man is a driver. He was in the area where the accident took place. It was one of his pumpkins that activated the scaffolding. Yeah, this was, to me, likely that he's not a suspect. This is most likely. I still have to figure this one out. This man is a driver. He was part of the accident. Fortunately, he was not wounded by the explosion, perhaps because he knew what was about to take place. No, I don't think he knew about this, because I think what they're saying is that, hold on, he planned to do this, planned to murder those two people. So I don't think he anticipated the explosion here would cause him to do all the rest of the stuff. So I don't think he's a suspect. Yeah, because see, this guy here ran into this, which caused all this stuff right here at the end. I don't know if he is a suspect. Can we confirm that?
No, it wasn't like that.
Okay. Maybe this guy. Fishy guy. Attitude. Oh, nope. I want him to be a suspect. I think that's it right there.
That's it?
Share your conclusions with the constable. All right.
Constable, I suspect 3 people here. Take them to Scotland Yard for questioning.
As long as I don't leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I know that look, Holmes. Have you found something new?
That's right. In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
But don't forget our earlier discussion. About Kate.
Determine who might be the suspect in the square. Completed. Share your conclusions with the constable. Completed. Examine the belongings of the victims and the suspects. Interrogate possible suspects. So we have a whole bunch of new. Discover what caused the accident. Completed. So let's take a look here. We got a bunch of new things. Find out where the technical cab came from. Perhaps it was not too far from the street. Examine the belongings of the victims and suspects. Interrogate possible suspects. And resolve the murder at the square. Okay, so we have to do these 3. I'm sorry, these 4. And we have to do that at Scotland Yard, but there's one here. It says, find out where the technical cab came from. So since we're here, where's the technical cab? So I'm assuming it came from down there somewhere. Right? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Fancy, fancy. There it is.
Fresh paint, but from something else. Mud. Oof, smells bad.
So those guys with their muddy footprints came from here.
There was a collision here. The technical cab collided and stopped here.
Okay, so this paint is not part of the cab though. Or is it? It collided here. The two guys came out, or the two guys went in and then came back out. All right, so we kind of now know what the picture looks like, and probably will need to go inside that building. But we will do that on the next episode. Appreciate you folks for joining me on this episode of Sherlock Holmes. We've discovered some more things, and now it's time to investigate that back room. But again, we'll do that on the next episode. If you like my kind of goofy gameplay, make sure you click on subscribe and click on that bell to get notified when I upload new episodes. And I hope to see you back on the next Sherlock Holmes episode when we explore that room back here. That room right there. Until next time, have a good one.